Do you have someone in your life that just sucks the life out of you every single time you hang out with them? Or they seem to take pleasure in bringing you down? If so, you may be in a toxic relationship. Here to tell us the signs of a toxic relationship and how to get out of it is licensed professional counselor Lindsay Walden. Good morning.
Morning.
Whoa, this is a big one to tackle.
It is.
Because when we talk toxic relationships, we could be talking girlfriends, we could be talking our boyfriends, our spouse.
Work.
It could be a family member.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But the first thing we need to know is how to recognize when we are in a toxic relationship.
You know, I think you said it really good when you said people that suck the life out of you. It's kind of that misery loves company idea. Sometimes if you've got that one person who they're always complaining, they're always miserable, and you get around them and your entire mood just gets sucked down with them, that could be a sign. Doesn't have to mean that it absolutely is, but it could be something to watch out for.
Well, and sometimes we have friends who are just having, you know, they're in a rough patch in their lives. So how do you know when it's too much?
For it to be a good, balanced, healthy friendship, you want that to kind of be some give and some take. So there's going to be times where, yes, they're having a bad day, you're there for them. Maybe they're having a bad year, you're there for them. But that there is kind of a swing back at some point where it comes back, and if you need something or if you're having something that you need from them, that they can reciprocate. If it's always give, that emotional kind of bank that you have of emotion for yourself will completely get bankrupted.
And wouldn't you say that if you're in a toxic relationship, one sign might be that when you walk away from hanging out with them, you don't feel really great about yourself, or maybe they've made you question yourself, or
you feel really relieved to not be around them anymore.
Oh, that'd be a sign.
I think the ones you said and that one, I'll just add to it, yeah.
And so what do you do? I mean, especially if this person is someone that is in your family, you have to be around them.
Yeah, you know, first of all, society-wise, we're not really taught that it's okay to look at family specifically and be like, don't want you around. So it's kind of tough, and it is hard because we do want those interactions. I think boundaries become really, really important. Just trying to kind of ask yourself, okay, I can be there for my sister or my brother or my mom, but at what point do I kind of just hit my recharge buttons for myself? Because I don't want to be putting stuff out there and then just kind of wearing myself out, especially if it's the same issue they're having over and over again.
Well, a lot of people are fixers. They want to rescue people, so they feel really guilty, you know, that they're not in there and saving these people. So when you say boundaries, what does that mean? Give me examples of boundaries.
Sure. I'll actually use the best example I can is that I think a lot of therapists can agree that we like to fix. It's like we want to help and be there. There's a good rule of thumb, though, that if in a session with a client, if I'm doing most of the work, if I'm coming up with the solutions and coming up with the suggestions, not only is it not necessarily coming from them, but I'm doing a whole lot of work. And I can sometimes feel that, like, oh, okay, I need to like step back, let them kind of take some ownership.
Or you're giving all the advice and they never seem to actually take it and work on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, you know, not that you just stone face and don't say anything, but maybe ask yourself, like, okay, like, am I really helping at this point? Like, am I just trying to do it for me? Am I doing it for them? Like, what's my motivation?
And limit the time that you spend with them.
Maybe so, especially if it's like, you know, holiday times and stuff like that. People will go hang out with family and they're like, oh, I hate my family. And it's like, okay, limit some time maybe every now and then.
All right, thank you,
Doesn't
Lindsay.
mean we hate families, though. Not a bad thing.
Of course. Thank you, Lindsay. And we posted a link to Lindsay's website on GreatDaySt.Louis.com. Kent?
Why were you looking at me that whole time?
I have set my boundaries, Kent. We are good.
Okay. Coming up on Great Day St. Louis, your legs, now this is serious, your legs could be harboring a silent killer. We are talking about deep vein thrombosis, or DVT. Get this, it kills over 200,000 people a year. I'm going to say that again. This kills over 200,000 people every year. But guess what? Help is here, and we will tell you how to get a free screening to see if you're at risk. We're also going to go to the dentist. Now, if getting your kids to brush their teeth is a struggle, a trip to the dentist may help. We'll show you how next.
Sammy's on TV.